staying late with us and hearing us out. As Oscar mentioned, the speaking points that each of us are referencing are in the joint written testimony before you. The piece that I'm focusing on as an outreach worker with the House of Hope, as someone who provides direct service and advocacy to people who are experiencing homelessness and people who are at risk of homelessness, is the argument that criminalizing poverty, whether that be from the stance of criminalizing the person receiving and the person giving, does nothing to help that individual situation or our societal situation, and in fact makes it much worse. So speaking first to the piece of criminalizing those who can't handle. Criminal records create a whole slew of barriers. Having someone ensnared in the criminal legal system creates a wealth of barriers. First and foremost, having a criminal record makes it yet harder to get housing and get jobs, which are already things that are scarce in our system. Beyond that, people who get fined, if they can pay the fines, that money is coming directly from rent, that money is coming directly from utilities or medication or food or other means of meeting basic needs. And if you're not paying those fines, then you're at risk of further legal punishment, even incarceration. Having to show up in court, having to spend time in jail, take people away from working, take people away from keeping appointments with Social Security and DHS and the other things that someone needs to move forward with their situation. And overall, it diverts someone's attention from what they really need, what they know they really need, what they really want, to being trapped in a useless and circular process. It also further marginalizes individuals. Any law that criminalizes expressions of visible poverty marginalizes those individuals yet further. This is dangerous because as you force people out of the public eye, they're more at risk of being victimized. It also forces them away from people who are desirous of providing support, whether that be the general public, whether that be outreach workers such as myself and my colleagues, whether that be peers and other people with lived experience with homelessness. It also runs the risk of forcing people to engage in riskier activities to get by, because as several speakers have said before, this really is about survival. It's not about wanting to do this. Everyone I speak with who panhandles hates the feeling of being looked at like a piece of scum by passersby. It's not a pleasurable experience. It's nothing that anyone would opt into should they have a better option. And lastly, I would argue that there is a tremendous value, as Reverend Klinker said, in the human connection that comes with rolling down your window, saying hello to that person, whether that results in a transaction of money, of socks, of granola bar, of a business card, or whether it's simply a smile and acknowledgement from one human being to another that we are in fact in this together and we do have a sense of mutual obligation. So for all of these reasons and all of the reasons that have been previously stated, I strongly encourage you to oppose this piece of legislation. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Megan. Any questions?